Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and tonight we are going to be playing just a little bit of chess, and then we're going to do a guided meditation. This is not going to be an 11-hour stream. If any of you were here last time, I had an 11-hour stream. I thought it was 12, but it was actually 11. And it was intense. I've never streamed anywhere that long before. So that was my 2-year special anniversary stream. So I wanted to make it good and entertaining and joyful for all of us. I wanted bliss and love and happiness to flow through my intensity, right? And it was a lot of fun. It was one of those streams where you just let loose and do whatever your own inner nature is telling you to do. So how's everyone doing? Ignorant, hey, good to see you, friend. What's going on with you, man? How's life with you? I hope everything's going well with you. I hope peace and love are flowing through you. I hope you're in the eternal vibration of perfect oneness, and I hope all is well. And Christine the Bean, you got to participate. You got to participate in that 11-hour stream. Welcome in. How are you doing today? What's new with you? Did you get to spend some time with your nephews today? I know the one's up driving, is old enough now to be driving around, and he's out picking up all the women, doing all those kind of things, right? So yeah, I mean, are you a chaperone? Do you have to make sure the women that he's picking up are good enough for him? I don't know how that works. But it's good to see you, Christine. Christine, you've been a follower a long time. You've been coming to this stream for many months. What, 22 months right now? Something like that. 22, 23. We've been streaming 2 years, so you're one of the regulars. Yeah, and I love that you're a mod now. I don't know why you were not a mod like years ago. Like a year and a half ago. I mean, you should have been a mod, but yeah, I'm glad you're a mod now. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Anyways, we're just gonna hop into it. I'm going to I'm gonna just play a little chess, and then we're gonna do some meditation, because last time we did not get to do meditation. Oh, you try to avoid responsibility. That's right. Yeah, I try to avoid responsibility too, but that is a responsibility, right? Trying to avoid responsibility is a responsibility in itself, right? Lao Tzu would be very happy if I said that, to the founder of Taoism. So keep that in mind at all times. Keep that in mind at all times, will you? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We got stuff to do. We have serious stuff to do. We're gonna do some window capture. We got this elite chess thing. Yeah, and I'm going to be playing low-key. So last time I streamed, I won 23 games in a row. That was my goal, and I succeeded. And now, this time, I'm not going to, I don't know. We'll see what happens. You say you take your mod duty seriously. All right, well, if any trolls come in here, then I can count on you. I can count on you to rid my existence of all the trolls that come in here that want to make things rough. Want to make things rough for me. All right. Anyways, let's play a little chess, right? Because at the end of the day, everyone in the world wants to see some chess. All right. Whether you're good at it or not. All right. Here we go. So we got Sicilian. All right. Now, sure, D4. There we go. Okay, we got this kind of idea. Let's see if he's gonna push. If he plays, okay, he's not going to push. So in these situations, I think the computer actually likes a knight f6 best. I don't play that. I play this. This is the line I play. Hey, what happened? I missed something. Hey, Stargirl 245, your rating. So much appreciated. Welcome in, Stargirl. Christine, could you give Stargirl a shout out? Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm playing a game or two of chess, and then we're gonna hop into a guided meditation. So welcome in. My name is Agni James. I have a master's in philosophy, so I do philosophy streaming here on Twitch. I also primarily do guided meditations. I've been running guided meditations for the last 15 years. And I'm a chess instructor IRL, so I do chess streams as well. So welcome in. How you doing, Stargirl? Stargirl, I've had the pleasure of seeing Stargirl stream with Nanera. They've been teaching me about water intake and electrolytes and all that stuff. I missed the last stream though. I was actually upset. Did you guys end up dealing with inflammation? Were you going to talk about inflammation that stream? I think that was it. I can't recall. But yeah, I'm playing a 10-0 game of chess right now. Maybe I'll play one more, and then we're gonna do some meditation. All right. So this bishop right here is kind of annoying. It's pinning the knight to the queen, right? So let's give the bishop a kick. Let's see where he goes. He or she might even go on this diagonal or this diagonal. We'll see. And then I might even play this. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. So basically they're playing that. So I simply just castle, and now I don't have to deal with that annoying pin, and now I can actually get this push in. This push is what I've been wanting to get in this whole time. It gives me a little space in the center, right? Beginning of the game, you want to fight for the center. Stargo, you say very cool. We did in fact do. Okay, is it on YouTube? Could you post the link to your YouTube channel or on stream right now? Or could a mod do it if I think I have it. It will be all right. Well, let me know. Yeah, let me know. Okay, perfect. I want to check that out because I have serious inflammation, and I'd love to be able to eat healthier or do something to reduce that inflammation. And I know that in that one. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the follows, Caesar Boga. Much appreciated. So you are from Turkey. Your name is Batun. You work for your security guard. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you too. Yeah, I'm Agni James. And like I said, I primarily do. I missed this over here because I'm talking, right? So he'll take, and then I'll take. I dropped the pawn, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so let's see. We have this. Actually, I could even win the pawn back, but I don't want to. Let's see. How should we run this line? Let's run the line like this. Now, he'll probably take, and then I'll take, and then we might have ideas like this, and then queen over, and he'll try to checkmate me here. All right, that's kind of how this goes. All right, I gotta focus though. I gotta focus a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, inflammation in the context of autoimmune disorders. Interesting. That's a cool way of a cool thing. I've never thought about it in that context with autoimmune disorders. I guess because I don't have an autoimmune disorder. Maybe that's the reason why. But yeah. Anyways, how are we gonna run this? All right. So I could trade off queens, right? Force a queen trade, right? And then, but I don't really want to. Maybe I do want to do that. Maybe I want to force a queen trade. He's got some, he or she's got some strong knights right here. They have a weak isolated pawn in the center. They're ready to hop this knight in here, which is actually a little bit problematic. All right, let's challenge this bishop. Let's see what happens here. All right, so they take, and then I'm going to take with a knight, of course. All right, the last time I did an 11-hour stream. Stargirl, I did an 11-hour stream the last time I streamed. It was totally wild. I've never done a stream anywhere near that long, but it was my 2-year anniversary stream, so that's why I did it. All right, so my idea is I'm pushing out, and I want to get my bishop on b7. Actually, let's push out here to try to keep the knight out of this annoying square right here. All right, we're gonna do this. Bishop's gonna come here, then my knight's gonna move somewhere, and then I'll have this beautiful diagonal. All right, so he's loading up there. I'm doing this. He's probably gonna come with this push. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. You caught a little bit at the very end. Oh, that's right. Okay. You caught a little bit at the very end. All right. Cool. All right. So, where is this knight going? I think this is a great square. So this knight can be a good blockader of this square. I also could take this knight and not his queen is guarding it now. But whenever he gets his push in, okay, so that was a bad move. He was looking at getting this push in with check, right? Notice the queen attacking the king. I'm hopping in right here, and I'm throwing a punch at the queen. Okay, so I just gained what's called a tempo. It's time in chess. Yeah. So and Man Fire's here. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. You say whoa, you subbed. Yeah, Stream Elements is officially subbed. Thanks to you, man. I appreciate that. You donated a sub to Stream Elements. I thought that was pretty funny. uh, this is good. We got a good crowd in here today. All right, let's see how this guy responds. I'm on the queen. In fact, I think I'll probably just do one game of chess and then we'll hop into the meditation. I think that's a nice way of doing it. All right, so he's coming on over here. Let's see. I think it's good to get the open file for the rook. It's nice, straightforward open file. Now he could hop in here, and this is a little bit annoying. I could always give him a kick, but I don't necessarily want to. Notice my queen and my knight are guarding the b6 square. Yeah, so he wants to trade, which is reasonable. Okay. So I want to move my queen off this back rank such that if he takes, my rook can take. So let's see, where's a good square for my queen? Right. Where's a good square for my queen? I think this is pretty active. This is pretty active. Notice how my knight is still guarding. Yeah, pretty decent idea. Okay, so Stargle, you see you got to peace out and do some IRL things, but I hope you have a great team. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. By the way, everyone, go check out Stargirl and drop her a follow. Check out her stream. She's an awesome human being, and she knows a lot about health. She knows a lot about nutrition, and I've learned a tremendous amount from checking out her stream. So thank you for giving that shout out to Stargirl. Definitely check her out. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? 606. We're about even on time. We're pretty close on time. And then we'll just hop into a meditation right after that. Okay, so he moved his queen out. All right. So let's see. Is there anything interesting I can do here? I have ideas like this, but it's not really that interesting. This is a little more interesting. All right. Actually, all right, let's go ahead with this idea now. The difference now is that when this pawn pushes, because remember the queen used to be here. When this pawn pushes, I'm not in check, right? So that's kind of neat. And if this queen ever decides to get too adventurous and move away somewhere, I'll have this. Okay, so he's on the knight, which doesn't matter too much, except for the fact that when this pawn pushes now, he's back here. So, all right. Well, I'm simply retreating. I'm retreating right here. I like the fact that I'm hitting the queen. I need to get this rook active. So I have ideas like that. There's a lot of tension between the two rooks here, though. Okay, so there's this idea again. Not looking great. All right, now let's get this pushing. Okay, hop over here. I'm threatening this. Not quite. I'm not quite threatening this fork yet. All right. This is a very solid game. There's not much going on. But I've been talking a lot too. Man on Fire, you don't feel special? What do you mean you don't feel special? You should feel special, dude. All right, so he wants to trade queens maybe, which is fine. He takes, I take. Let's see. Let's get these pawns rolling. question is, if he takes, do I take with the king or the knight? That's the question. Man on fire. Yeah, how have you been doing tonight? Anyway, you say, Agni, pay attention to chat. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I try to. Let's see. Start. Man, oh, okay. Hold on. I can't. You know me, man. When I'm playing chess, I don't. Chat gets a little neglected sometimes. It's just the way it goes, man. It's just the way it goes. All right. Anyways. Let's see. I don't know why you don't feel special, though, man. Caesar, you say not much. You're in the warehouse of a grocery chain at the top of a mountain. Oh, cool. That's kind of cool. At the top of a mountain. Do you guard alone or with a partner? With a partner. Cool. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Okay, so let's get this rook active. He can never get this push in. And I'm low on time, so I got to stop messing around here. Oh, I see a tactic. I take, he takes, and then I take, he takes, and then I take. So I can win a pawn here and mess up his pawn structure. But then at the end of it, he's got this. Oh, he sniffed it out. But we're still gonna do it. So he's got double isolated pawns. He'll have double isolated pawns now, which is a structural weakness in his position. And yeah, that's just how it goes. We're gonna let's get this knight back here. It's a great square. This is just such a great square. It's a great square for the knight because it blockades the pawn. You want to have good blockading squares with your knights, and there's no pawn that in an adjacent file that can knock my knight off, and that's why this is a good square. Also notice how it's constricting the movement of this knight, right? Okay, so let's see. What if I play like this kind of stuff? And what if we do this kind of stuff? And I'm starting to run low on time, so I also have to keep that in mind. I would love to load up on the H file, by the way, to like double my rooks on there. It's a little difficult right now because of this tension. All right, so this guy's doing some stuff. Let's maintain the tension. All right, let's get some pawns rolling. Let's get some pawns rolling. We're gonna start pushing up. I might even move my king all the way over here and try to trade rooks. But we will see. We will see how it all goes. Caesar, you say we not have gun. Oh, so you don't have guns as a guard. All right. Okay. So, all right. Let's do this. All right. Now he might take, which is fine. Then I'll recapture. I have this. I don't quite have that check yet, but I want to. Okay. So he's got that. So now I definitely take. All right. Now I take. Now I throw this in. He's going to have to move the rook over. And then I throw this check in, I believe. No, because then he enters. So I got to come in. I got to come over here. He might hop down in here. Oh, he's going for this. He's going for this idea. He wants to trade knights. So he thinks he can win this. All right, like that. All right, let's go for it. I got a minute 38. Push. let's see. I don't want to push. So take. Okay, so now this is like a tempo game. So I go here. Okay, so he won. He got the tempo. So he is going to win this now, I think. Okay. He got the tempo. Well, whatever. Actually, let's see. Let's at least try this. I have 35 seconds also, which doesn't help. Yeah, so he's got this one. I should resign this one right now. So yeah, I guess I don't play as good when I am not trying to win 23 in a row. He can even just take this pawn. I should resign, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's chess. That's chess. So that's how it goes. Yeah. Anyways, okay. What did I miss in chat? Let's see. What do we got? People saying. Caesar, you were saying if you are not alone, it takes at least 2 hours for any security unit to arrive, like police and so on. We do not have guns, just batons. That's interesting. Like, does it ever get violent there? Does it ever get crazy there? At least you can chill on Twitch while you're working to keep you company. Yeah. There are 2 separate security licenses in your country, one armed and one unarmed. But even if you have a gun, the law says you can't use it. You can't get hurt before he shoots you, and it is forbidden to shoot fatally. Wow. You have an unarmed license. JT, you're saying, wow, that's wild. Sounds dangerous. Something went down. You don't have you don't have a lot in the means of defense. Your equipment is handcuffs and batons. Well, cool. All right. I feel like we got that out of the way. That chess game, and now we can actually get back to other stuff. All right. Anyways, yeah, the primary focus of this channel is always meditation. Let's do it. So you're gonna want to get in some comfortable clothes. Everyone wants to be comfortable while you're meditating, and I'm gonna turn down the lights, and then we're gonna start. So, we have to change the categories because we're not in the chess category anymore. We are doing guided meditation. So let's do this. All right. And we'll switch it up to, we'll go back to fitness and health. Because that's kind of like my home category. All right. Get the lights. No, you did not mess up chat. Caesar, you did not mess up chat. No way, man. It's all good. I was playing chess. When I'm playing chess, I don't interact with chat as much. No, I'm grateful to have you in here, man. You bring a lot. You've brought a lot. Welcome in, and thanks again for coming by. And yeah, so we're going to do some meditation. So that's where we're at right now. All right. So yeah, I always come out here and I'm pretty intense and I have a lot of energy, and then we slow things down and we go to the place of peace and love within our hearts. So find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow and deep breaths on your own, maintaining a regular breath count. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Focus on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Stay true to your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Stay true to your breath count.
When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your awareness to your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. So they may remember the love that exists within themselves. And share their love with all of those whom they encounter. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly. Until perception fades away and we are all in a state of perfect oneness once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Keep your attention on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth which surrounds this love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this state of perfect monism, you are one with all that exists. And in this place, you are never alone. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Direct your attention on your breath count. thoughts arise in your mind, release them and return to your breath. On your next breath, travel down once again beneath the level of consciousness. Go all the way down to where your essence flows the strongest. Feel the divine love flowing from this region. Experience the perfect peace residing here. Separation and division cannot exist in this location. For that which is eternally one can never be divided. Boundaries of any kind are impossible here. For that which is omnipresent knows of no contours or confines. Stay focused on this center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your true identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. To awaken the love and light in all those whom you encounter. By helping others remember their true identity, you awaken humanity from the dream of separation. Until dualistic perception fades away into nothingness. And only perfect monism remains. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye vision. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your days. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I sincerely hope that you are able to take the peace and kindness of this meditation with you out into the external world and share it with all of those whom you encounter, so they may remember their true identity and share their love and kindness with those around them. Namaste. All right. How was that for everyone? Let's see. That was a 31-minute meditation, which is great. That's a great amount of time for a meditation. I definitely feel more peaceful and centered than I did prior to the meditation, and I hope you all do too. Kevin Edward Music, thank you so much for the bits. Much appreciated, friend. How are you doing, man? Kevin Edward, let's give a big shout out to Kevin Edward Music. Kevin is a musician, and he's a very talented musician. He streams. He was at the beach last time I saw him playing. He was hanging out at the beach playing music, and he's just a really nice, authentic, genuine dude. He's actually from the U.S. and he moved. He followed his dream and moved to the Philippines, and now he's living on the beach and just living in this beautiful environment, traveling, doing his thing. I definitely recommend that you go and check him out. He's got such a good vibe. He's cool because he lives it. You can tell. There's some people you see them and they just have that glow about them. They have that perfect peace, and he's one of them. So I love hanging out in his streams and checking out his stream. How you doing tonight, Kevin? How's everything going with you? And hey, we got One Sluggy here. Good to see you, friend. How's everything going with you, man? One Sluggy used to stream here on Twitch. He's also a huge friend of the chat. Really awesome dude. He has done retro gaming in the past. He's done outdoor walks around his neighborhood. He's just I say this about him because it's totally true. He's the most authentic, genuine dude around. He tells it like it is, and he's just a nice human being. So I hope you're doing well, One Sluggy. I hope everything is going with you. So everything is going over here. I hope all is well. Everything is good over here. All right, great, good. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. And let's see. Caesar Boga, you say you're a Muslim. You don't believe, but you respect it. It was interesting, dude. Well, I'm glad you got to experience it. I'm glad you got to check it out. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you believe what I have to say or not. You got to experience something different, right? I think it's cool what you do. You said you live on the or not you live, you work at a mountaintop, man. I was actually thinking about that when I was talking about the mountaintop in my meditation. I was like, hey, Caesar actually works on a mountaintop, man. That's pretty cool, dude. And I respect you, man. I respect you. One thing about me is I never push my metaphysics. I never push my views on anyone, everyone's welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. You don't need to believe anything I say. But you're welcome here. As long as you're just a respectful human being. I mean, we want good people in this chat, and I can tell you're a good person, and I respect you, man. I respect you. And then we got let's see who else came in. We have Giant Sequoia. Yeah, how's it going, friend? Good to see ya. Good to see you. How's everything going with you? All right, you got something out of the meditation. I love that heart. That's a cool heart. The crit roll heart. I dig it. Yeah, good. How's life with you, friend? I hope everything's going well with you, and I hope you got something out of that. I hope you're able to feel a little extra joy and love, and then to take it out and spread it to the world. Because I mean, we need that, right? We live in a world where the media wants to divide us. The whole ego wants to separate us from others. But I call for unification. I say, it's better to be kind and loving to the people around us than to divide and try to conquer everyone. Just be a kind human being. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Giant Sequoia, you said glad to be here. Nice to have a meditation this time of night. Wonderful. Well, I'm happier here. I see you around every now and then. It always brings a smile. It always brings a smile to my heart when you pop in. So thank you. Christine the Bean, you say, you're talking to Caesar. You say meditation is relaxing the mind and the body. Yeah, everyone. It is for everyone. For everyone. It's different for everyone, I should say, right? For some people, they probably don't like meditation. Some people probably, get very, very, intense or very angry during meditation, right? And most people, I would say, feel a little calmer though. But you never know. And some people are probably indifferent to it. I have an infinity bowl over there, and most people like the sound of it, right? Here, let me bring it over here. So I got this
this infinity bowl, right? These sound bowls, you know, and most people love the sound of it. Right? I think it's a pretty awesome sound. I dig it. I love the sound of it. And there's a lot of great sound healers out there that use infinity bowls and things of that nature. But my friend Alan, one of my best friends, he hates the sound. Like when I play that, he has to like cover his ears, and he loses his shit. He goes crazy. It's kind of interesting, you know. So to each their own, right? And that's just how it goes. Let's see. Caesar, you say, you hope he didn't upset me with what you said. No, absolutely not, friend. Absolutely not, man. You know, you don't need to keep apologizing, man. You're fine. You're fine. You know, I said banished in your religion. Oh, meditation is banished. I didn't realize that meditation wasn't allowed in the Muslim faith. I didn't know that. Interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. In your religion, she says you can find peace in everything in Islam and ask Allah. Well, you know what? I have a tremendous amount of respect for all religions. I think there's a tremendous amount of goodness and good things to be learned in all religions. You know, I love that though. Can find peace in everything in Islam and Allah. And you know what? Yeah, I mean, if you know what, basically at the end of the day, it's whatever works for you, right? If in your religion, if you're able to find that peace and love, you know, then yeah, go with it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't like I said earlier, I would never push my views on others. You know, it's all about what's right with you, what rings true to you. And you know, yeah, you know, you absolutely did not upset me. You know, we're all good. Everyone here is good. We have a great chat. Everyone here is cool because everyone respects one another. We respect everyone else's beliefs, and we have an open-minded place where we can all share our ideas. I guess the one thing that we all agree on is open, honest communication. I think that's like the main thing. We try to communicate in a very open, honest way. At least you know that's like one of the themes of this stream, right, and of this channel. Because you know when people communicate openly, then we can actually understand another human being and where they're coming from, right? One of my favorite lines that a friend and I came up with a while back is that people communicate about everything except what's closest to their heart, right? And that's something that definitely is holds true a lot. So yeah, it's important to communicate about that. Let's see. Kevin Edwards, you said, wow, this is amazing. You got to get to work, but you're going to watch this back later. Love you, brother. Keep doing this great work, dude. Love you too, man. You're such a wonderful human being, man. Thank you again for the bits. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. And I think I'm caught up with Chad. Noger was here. Yeah, let's give a big shout out to Noger. Noger does something that no one else does on Twitch. He reads philosophical journal articles, which I think is pretty incredible, right? He reads academic philosophical journal articles and brings philosophy to the masses, and no one else does that. It's such an awesome thing, though, man. So, and I love hanging out with Noger and listening to what he has to say. He's from New York City, and he's got some really good views and some really interesting viewpoints, right? But yeah, so yeah, and that's about it. Okay, let's see. Caesar Boga, you say, in Islam, treat people well, do not be egotistical, do not persecute, and there are similar orders. I'm behind all of those. I think those are all amazing points, and you know, and Islam's right on track then with what they're saying, right? Treat people well, right? Treat people well. I mean, treat people like you'd want to be treated, right? Don't be egotistical, because if you're gonna be egotistical, then I mean, how is that setting a good example for people, and how is that being kind to others, right? I'm behind that as well, and yeah, don't persecute others, yeah, and there are similar orders. You say actually similar to what they say, yeah. I'm on board with all those. I think those are very wise words, and you know, your religion contains some very powerful wise wisdom, you know, and that's important. Okay, so yeah, by the last time I streamed Caesar and everyone out there, it was 11 hours. It was intense. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 11 minutes, and we're gonna be calling it a day actually. So let me get this, let me get the raid sign already. And if you are a subscriber, you can copy and paste this. If not, just send some love and kindness to whoever we raid, and it is much appreciated, right? So let's see, we have this. Here's the raid sign. All right. JT, did I say that right? Raid sign. Did I get it right this time? I always second guess myself with that. It's raid call. All right, damn it. I thought I had it back at track. Raid call. Okay, I need a way to remember it, like a mnemonic device. Raid call, like you're calling. You're okay. You know what? I guess it makes sense. You're raiding someone. It's like you're calling someone. You're kind of sending something over. All right. So yeah, raid call. All right, I'm gonna get it one of these days. Raid call, like you're calling someone. All right. Christine the Bean raid call. Yeah, all right, I'll get it. Caesar, you say you broadcast as much as your shift hour. Oh, during your shift hour, cool. All right, yes, yeah, come back, check it out whenever you want. I stream at different times, but it's normally sometime around this time is when I typically stream. You say thanks for chatting. Nice to meet you. Well, thanks, and it's nice to meet you as well. Let's see, JT, Christine. All right, let's see who we're gonna raid. Let's see who's out there. We are going to see who's out there. Oh, perfect. My buddy Zwar. Is streaming. He does meditation. He's also a meditation streamer. He does yoga, and he also does gaming. So we're gonna raid over to Zwar. By the way, I love you all unconditionally, and I just, at the end of the day, my metaphysics can just be summed up with, just be a nice person to the people around you. Yeah, it was nice meeting you too, Caesar. Welcome in, and thank you so much for hanging out in chat and communicating. I appreciate you, and I love everyone here in chat unconditionally. Namaste.